Hello, Mouse is back in the house, and I have another estate sale pickup for you. So I went to this estate sale. It's actually the ones I got half of those metal trucks from that I posted in the last video. I also bought some books and a collection of the smaller Coke stuff. They did have bottles and things like that, but just I wasn't sure of how much they were worth, and then also being breakable. These were all in the boxes and looked new. So I picked up this collection. So let me just kind of go over what I picked up. I don't think I made a very great deal on these, but you never know. We'll see once it all shakes out. I picked up these books, as you know, if you follow my channel. I'm really into model airplanes, other kind of models, trains. And these books, I've been doing that for years since I was a kid. So these books are related to trains and stuff like that. Um, Railroading coast to coast. It's got information and pictures. Also got these, which are actually more about modeling. A couple different ones of those. Some older magazine type books. And just general information. There's even some about guns and color. So I looked up most of these, and there's not a lot of value to them. I'll probably have to put them in groups, maybe sell them local. Some of them I might even keep because, that, like I said, I do like that kind of stuff. However, along with that, those were all $10. Along with those, I picked up 2 yearbooks. My dad was doing Ancestry a few years ago, and he got into picking up yearbooks from his old high school. And not that they're worth a lot of money, but somebody looking for them, will pay $15, $20 for the right book. So this is from 1959 and 1960. It's Philomath High School. Now there is writing in the book, if I can find a page with it, where people had signed their names. I know the other one has a lot of writing in it. Probably their senior year at that point. But, all in the front. And then even on photos, they have signatures. I did look up, nobody famous attended this school at any of these years, so won't have any value along those lines. But maybe somebody's looking for one of those years, and I can get my money back, maybe even double my money just selling the 2 yearbooks. I do know these little booklets do sell. I've had these before. Not worth a lot of money, but again, really easy to ship, really easy to list. Then with the Coca-Cola collection, most of these are ornaments, and I'll probably make groups out of these. Like these are all from the 80s. You got your magnet for your fridge with a clip on it, coasters, keychain, another magnet for your fridge with a thermometer. So I put that into a group. You got your ornaments, polar bears, some other ones, bottle cap. This is a magnet. Elves in a Coke bottle. Elves in a Coke can. These are figurines. They're made of resin. These are like stained glass. Just the regular Christmas balls. Coke button ornament. Bears in the cooler. Now this is actually, I think, the most valuable one, as I'm dropping stuff. The Trim-a-Tree from Kmart. But like I said, I'll probably have to put it in groups. Maybe I sell it as a whole lot. Some more resin figures. This is a little tin mailbox. This one doesn't have a picture on the front. But like I said, I don't know. I ended up paying $15 for the collection of Coke stuff. which I believe there was about 25 or so, maybe just a little bit more items. So not quite 50 cents an item. Like I said, you put it in lots. You can sell 4 items for $10, make a little bit of money. Sell 2 or 3 of the ornaments together for $10, make a little bit of money, So that's the plan. Like I said, we'll have to see. Probably have to wait closer to Christmas maybe to sell them. But like I said, you can't always have killer days. I thought it was a good idea at the time when I was going through them and pulling all the books out and pulling all the ornaments out. Like I said, I didn't want to sit there looking up every single one. And I thought it was a good enough deal just to go ahead and buy them. Like I said, later, hindsight maybe wasn't the best deal. Especially since I do have quite a bit of other stuff to sell. But you never know with this kind of stuff. There might have been one of those ornaments that was worth $50 and made the whole thing worthwhile. Or a book, similar, or a couple books, worth, if all the books were worth $5-10, I would have, made out real good, And most of them are worth, like I said, a little bit of money, but I don't think it's worth the effort. Like I said, maybe putting in them also in groups, find a couple similar things. Put all the train books together. If there's 6 of those, sell them for $10. Maybe somebody buys them. There's quite a few books in here. So like I said, at $10, I'm well under 50 cents a book. So, if you can sell 6 books for $10 or something like that, we'll be doing pretty good. Like I said, they're all nice, interesting books. And like I said, I might even keep some of them. It's the kind of stuff I'm into. So, well, thanks for listening to me babble and my terrible filming. Try and get back on track with this kind of stuff. And I just need to get it moved and sold. So I'm kind of doing a couple videos in the same day because it's been piling up here next to my desk.